Welcome back, welcome back. We're here on our special segment, Family Favorite Recipes, and we have with us Pastor Jay Scribner. Welcome to the show, sir.
How exciting is
Yeah,
that?
we try to bring in little guests
variety,
to the show, victims to the show.
victims
yeah.
and yes.
People
right.
and you said the only thing you know about the kitchen is where the
It's
table
where the
is.
table is.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you're
You
getting
chose
ready
me
to.
help you.
Well, I see
You
that you've
bet.
got some nice table muscles going on there, so we're in good shape.
And we're
So
making
you're an
what,
expert.
Dan?
We are making today a meatloaf potato cupcake. And we're going to make
Okay.
6 of those. Absolutely.
Chocolate.
And we're going to start off, and that's what you see on the screen there. Prep time is about 20 minutes. Total time to make these about 40 minutes. We're going to cut the time down because we've already made a set.
Okay.
And serving size is about 12. And let's see, what we're going to need is mashed potatoes and ground beef and a little sauce, and mix those up too. We're going to put them in a cupcake
Okay.
to make these into our final product.
Okay.
Okay? So what we need to start off with is a 1/4 pound extra lean, 90% ground beef, 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs, and I'm going to use oats because it's a little more healthier. I
Okay.
like oats. And 2 tablespoons of chopped onion, 2 tablespoons of milk, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and 1 egg. And Jay, if I could get you to start cutting some of the onion up. And
go,
I'm going
boy.
to add
Normally
some,
I'm not allowed around pointed objects, but oh, how fun.
and that's sharp, so be careful.
Okay,
we
sure.
don't want any blood in our in our food today.
We're using ketchup, not blood
Yeah,
today.
we're using ketchup. So just dice up some onion
Okay.
and
Onion.
some pepper.
That would be that white thing right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. And we have here. Go ahead and put this ground beef into the bowl here. We're going to start mixing that up.
Am I cutting this whole thing up?
Yeah, just cut the whole thing up there.
And
So
then
you-
I'm dicing them? Is that this deal?
Yeah.
This little action?
Yeah, just a little action right there. That's good enough.
What a deal.
What an expert.
Yeah.
And if you have a little chopper at home that you'd like to use, you don't want to do it by hand, you
Food
can
chopper.
do that too.
You know,
your
I have one of those. Those are quite handy.
little hand
Chopper.
works out pretty good.
Is there a reason you didn't bring it to the studio?
Well, because Jay doesn't live with me, so, you know. Yeah, we wanted to
you can
utilize
count your
you.
blessings.
All right. That looks pretty good.
It's going to be a rough chop today.
And if we'll have cut up one of those peppers there so we can add that to the mix. I like peppers and onions, don't you?
Oh, I love them. I mean,
Do you-
I'll
do you
eat
put 'em
them
in
as
your-
a side dish.
Do you put them in your meatloaf?
You bet I do.
And we've got 1 pound of ground beef there in our pan, and we're going to mix these items up together.
So do the onion and pepper go in then?
And we can
quick?
mix those in, yeah.
Okay.
When Jay
Gets
gets to
done
the point where
chopping.
he's yeah.
Oh, you don't want that.
Oh, that pepper smells really pungent.
What kind of peppers are these?
Pungent, yeah.
What kind of peppers?
Those are red peppers.
They're not hot. Are they
no.
sweet peppers?
No, they're sweet peppers.
Okay.
Good.
Okay,
All right.
how much?
That looks good. We just
that
want
good?
to just add
Another
that.
one of these? What's the deal?
You can. You can. Go ahead.
If you're running out of room, we'll pour some of that in there. No, heck no. Jay's all over it. You see, he's not just a preacher. We're turning in.
I'm a real cut up.
That was just, you ought to get an award for that.
Well, what else you're going to need is some aluminum cupcake
tell us about these.
holders. I guess you can buy those anywhere. Those showed up today. I'm not sure where they came from, but
But
I know
they
you
have
can
the
pick those up.
liner and the aluminum,
Yeah,
so that
and that's
they're
that's where we're going to put our base of meat and potatoes.
Or I suppose, if you want to do a whole little muffin pan full,
Yeah.
you can just put your little in there.
That looks like a good enough job, Jay. If you want to pour those into the meat pan, bowl there, we'll just put those in.
And
If any local restaurants looking for a master chef,
Sous
you want me
chef.
to give me my number?
Well, if you think you can do the job,
sure.
I'm sure there's somebody that would like to call you right now.
And the
bet there are.
Right.
first thing I asked Dan was if you had to pre-cook your hamburger meat, which you do not. The recipe
Do not.
says no, just use lean.
And then we're going to add some oats as a breading.
How much is that?
That is,
How
let me
many
see,
oats?
how much is that? That's a 1/4 cup right there. Just going to add those to that.
Now, what is the servings on this? How many cupcakes will it make?
So it'll make 12.
You got to crack that.
Have you ever
That's
cracked
your
an egg before?
binder. Your egg is your binder.
cracks me
So
up.
just.
Okay,
Okay.
so what am I doing with it?
You're going to put it into the mix.
Ooh, good one.
Put it into
you can
the
crack it
into
on
the,
that one.
the meat there.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
There you. Ooh, you can crack an egg.
Wow, that is awesome. Now,
Crack an egg, crack a yolk, whatever.
do you want to mix that up, or I'll start mixing this
Okay,
up.
you mix it up.
You know, yesterday when I did this, I used my hands, and it's a lot more efficient to do
It
it with
is.
my hands. So I'm going to do this today like this. Okay. Now, if you'll bring up the recipe, the next line up here, we'll see what we need to do next for the potatoes.
And you could use fresh mashed potatoes, or
You can use
Can you
fresh
use
mash. You can make your
instant?
own. You can use instant. And that's what we're going to do today. Now, yesterday I made my own mashed potatoes
you
out
now?
of russet potatoes.
okay,
What did you say that egg was? What did you call it?
binder.
A binder?
Binder,
Yeah.
binder.
Binder.
And that's what you need to do to put your meatloaf together. Now potatoes, we're going to make 6 ounces of potatoes, and you can add butter, milk to taste,
taste.
and half a cup of shredded cheddar cheese, 2 ounces to that mix to your potatoes.
Okay.
And that'll make a base between what you put in the cupcake and your topping is actually your potatoes.
The potatoes.
Yeah.
Do you add your pepper in with this then, or
Yes.
Cavender's or whatever it is?
You can do that.
use?
And matter of fact, we have some right
Why
here.
don't you do that?
Cavender's goes in everything.
Whatever, isn't it?
It does. And
A lot
I like
of
a lot of
Cavender's.
Cavender's.
A lot.
Let's see.
Okay.
And I was supposed to put some milk in here to
Did you know this guy was that talented?
No, he's proving. that
2
he's-
tablespoons of milk. That looks like about enough. There we go.
You snorted.
She's a snorter.
Oh,
right.
me. Well,
And
that's about the right
that's kind of what
consistency,
you.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
that looks about like the way it's
Mush.
supposed to be.
It's
Okay.
kind of just- but it
Now-
holds together. It holds together.
It holds together,
So
right.
it's not just.
Now, what we need to do is to get a tablespoon and to scoop out individual pieces into the
into the-
cupcakes.
Here you go. Scoop out some, and I'll put some more cupcake in here.
Have you got some
Here,
more?
let me move this out of the way, Jay.
There you go.
Thanks.
That looks about
Is
right.
that the deal?
That's the deal. That's about right. About half full.
Or 3/4, whatever.
Okay. And we're going to make 6 today because we don't. Our little oven over there is not big enough.
Okay.
But these are great for like when kids get home from school. You have these already prepared in the refrigerator, and they can just pop them in the. I don't know if I'd
Say
put them
you
in the
made-
microwave oven.
Say you've
Well,
made
you can't
cupcakes
with
for the
this
kids.
anyway. I think they should go in the oven probably,
They're probably in the oven. Yeah.
especially since the meat is not cooked.
Yeah, these are like little hot pockets. And you can dress them up however you want. You can add a little more spice if you'd like.
Now, what did you put? What are you putting in your potatoes?
It's cheese.
Okay, do you want me to do that or not?
What we're going to do is we're going to put a sauce on top of the meat.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
the ingredients for the sauce, if you bring that up, please. Basically, ketchup and I think brown sugar and some lemon. Or is it lemon or is it
Ketchup, brown sugar, ground mustard, ground
nutmeg and mustard? Yes.
and parsley.
I'm just going to use ketchup today. You
Okay.
can use
make
barbecue
your own.
sauce. You can make your own.
Right.
Make it whatever you
Or a
want to
little
do.
marinara in there. I don't
Some-
know. You can just kind of
Just basically
pour that
some
on there.
ketchup on top
So
of
we're
your
squirting some
Squirting
ketchup
ketchup on top.
on top of your
on
meat.
top of this.
It squirts. It doesn't shake.
And how much? I mean,
Just a little more than that because
little more
this is going to
This is
dry
just
out at
soft.
some point. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good
well,
one.
it did squirt, did it?
There we go. Oh, you're doing a fine job. I might add.
I'm just trying to catch up here.
Nah.
Oh, look at that.
No one said you'd be neat in the kitchen.
Okay.
Say need or needed.
All right.
Either
All right.
one. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, Ann. Let's. Do
you want to put cheese in there?
We can put the. We'll sprinkle the
sprinkle
cheese
it
on
on
top.
top?
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
So I am going to spoon in. I'm going to get here.
Okay.
You can have that. Was that just to mix? Okay. Okay. Here, I need another one,
You need another one?
so I don't have to use my fingers.
Okay. Just pile that right on top.
Man, this is starting to look like a masterpiece, sir.
Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Are these instant taters or?
These are instant taters, but yesterday I made them out of russet potatoes, and they're kind of the ones that I made yesterday are a little lumpy, which I like lumpy potatoes.
Yeah.
But for speed, I wanted to.
We aim to please here too. So.
Okay.
Yeah. If you like lumpy potatoes.
I like them lumpy.
I'll add a little more there.
Yeah, you can actually add a little bit more than that if you'd like.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the basic idea of meatloaf potato
Again, it doesn't
cupcakes.
It doesn't have to be beautiful either.
And then on the very last little bit, we'll just sprinkle a little bit of cheese all over.
I'm not done.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
We're running completely out of time. And we're gonna pop these into
Look
the
at this.
oven real quick, and then when we come back, we'll see the
How
final
long do
product.
they cook?
They
At
cook
what
between
temperature?
12 to 14 minutes at 375.
Okay.
And if you have a thermometer, they recommend that you put it in
meat
there for
thermometer.
160 degrees Fahrenheit
Okay.
for 14 to 16 minutes.
Okay.
We'll be right back.